Tomohisa, this is Konomi Yamaha. She's going to be your new mom.
Nice to meet you, Tomohisa. You broke a bone? In that case, let me help. Kazuya, emergency! Get over here!
How are you feeling, Mom? You're looking a lot better today.
A little better. But you know, I don't think I have much time left. When I'm gone, there's someone I want you to rely on.
No! Don't say stuff like that!
You're right.
Are you okay? Come on, lie down and rest. Even moving slowly seemed painful for her, so I gently pulled the covers over her. I'm Tomohisa Shibata, a first year in high school. I act strong in front of Mom, but I know she doesn't have long. She used to be a nurse. No one understands her condition better than she does. Even so, Dad never once came to visit her, and I knew exactly why. Am I less important than our kid? Yeah, he was the type to yell at Mom just because she focused on me as a new parent. Mom, it's okay if you prioritize Dad. I hate it when he gets mad at you.
Tomohisa, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Even when I was little, I was the one comforting her like that. Dad was just way too immature to be a proper father. But even after all that, he stopped coming home entirely. My wife was able to live a fulfilling life thanks to all of you. A few weeks later, without ever visiting her, Mom passed away. Dad gave a hollow speech as the host of her funeral. I looked on coldly. A fulfilling life? Do you have any idea how much she suffered? Then, just after the 49th day memorial, Dad said something unbelievable. Tomohisa, this is Konomi Yamaha. She's going to be your new mom.
Nice to meet you, Tomohisa.
I figured this day would come eventually, but seriously? Right after Mom died? Dad brought her home all smiles. She looked flashy and couldn't have been more than 10 years older than me. You still need a mother, right? I mean, if you can't think of her as one, that's fine too. If I got too close to her as a son, he would just get annoyed again. I could feel that loud and clear. So this is why he didn't visit Mom. He was with this woman. Knowing that, there's no way I could get along with her. She's just in it for Dad's money. He owns an event company. She doesn't care about me.
I'm sure you get it, but now that we can finally be together, don't get in the way, okay?
When Dad wasn't around, Konomi said that with a smile. My suspicions were right. Don't worry, I don't consider you my mother. Do whatever you want. I had no place at home anymore, but I wasn't independent yet either. I decided to tough it out until graduation, shutting myself in my room and avoiding them as much as I could.
Tomohisa-kun's always holed up with his computer. Doesn't he have any friends?
He's a kid. Who knows what they're thinking? Just leave him be. During those years, I poured myself into learning practical computer skills more than schoolwork. Thanks to that, I landed a job before graduating and was able to move out right after the ceremony. I got a job at a small system company as an engineer. The pay's low, but I can mostly work remotely, except for occasional office days. I just wanted out of that house, but honestly, this job turned out to be great. After everything, being in a place where I don't have to interact with people is more than enough for me. Then one day, about 4 years later... Huh? That's fast. I wasn't expecting my delivery yet. Since working from home, I live off deliveries. Visitors are basically just delivery guys. Thinking it was another one, I opened the door, and...
Hi there, I'm Moeka Agano. Just moved in next door. I'll be living with my little brother, so nice to meet you.
I'm Kazuya. We brought a little something. It's super good. Hope you like it. Oh, I see. Oh, well, thank you. Totally caught off guard. Turns out they moved into the long vacant unit next to mine. I just hope they're not noisy. Even with my peaceful setup, I still hadn't overcome my distrust of people. If possible, I didn't want any neighborly interactions. Thank you. I'm Shibata. Well then. Their cheerful energy didn't mesh with anything in my life, so I tried to quietly shut the door.
Wait!
She grabbed the door and stopped it from closing. Is there something else? Moeka just stared silently. What am I supposed to do in situations like this? Sis, are you in love or something? What? After that, the siblings weirdly kept trying to get closer to me, and I had no idea how to handle it. Ever since then, the sound of endless unpacking came from next door. Just from talking to them once, I could have guessed this would happen. So noisy. Maybe if I helped, they would finish faster and I could get my peace back. That's what I was thinking when... Oh, crap! Ow!
What the heck?
A full unopened 2-liter bottle dropped right onto my toe. That day, I was definitely louder than my new neighbors. I can't believe I broke a bone from a pet bottle. Do bones break that easily? Diagnosis: broken toe on my right foot. 2 months recovery. Crutch life begins. But I work remotely, shop online, and can order food anytime. It's inconvenient, but I'll manage somehow. But with crutches, opening doors is a pain, and it's hard to check the mailbox or delivery box. I immediately felt how inconvenient it really was. While fumbling at the door next door opened.
Welcome back. We heard a loud yell earlier. Wait, are those crutches? You broke a bone? In that case, let me help. Kazuya, emergency! Get over here!
Hey, wait! It's really not that big a deal. Whoa, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. If you're not used to crutches, it's just faster to do this.
You probably figured it out by now, but I actually used to be a nurse.
No, I had no way of knowing that. And even if I did, that's beside the...
I just can't ignore someone struggling with an injury or illness. Leave it to me.
Wait! Put me down! Put me down!
How's that? Should be a little easier to walk now, right?
Moeka quickly adjusted the crutch length for me. You're right. Thank you so much.
Also, with crutches, you should really use a crossbody bag instead of a backpack. With a backpack, you have to set the crutches down every time just to take it off. It's a hassle, right?
I see. That's really helpful. Looks like Moeka really was a nurse. While I was admiring her precise advice, her little brother Kazuya spoke up. What do you usually do for meals? I've seen delivery guys at your door sometimes. Yeah. I'm pretty much all delivery these days. I barely leave the house since I work remotely. Since it gets expensive, I'm basically doing 1 meal a day. It's kinda embarrassing. That explains it. You felt super light when I picked you up earlier. Can we not bring that up again, please?
That sounds pretty bad. In that case, I've got a suggestion. Why not take this opportunity to improve your lifestyle a bit? My brother's a personal trainer. We'll create a special food and fitness program, nurse and trainer combo style.
Wait, Before I could even say no, the siblings launched into a full-blown lesson without listening to a word I said. Ow, ow, ow! Agano-san, I think my legs are going to split! We're both Agano. Call me Kazuya and my sister Moeka, okay? Kazuya-san, I still haven't recovered from my fracture!
Once you're done with that stretch, drink this. It's a special smoothie for beauty and health.
Wait, isn't that the same bitter smoothie that knocked me out yesterday?
No arguments. Good medicine tastes bitter. Well, technically it's not medicine, but...
I actually feel great. Despite the rough treatment, the siblings gave me solid advice. My physical condition improved drastically. My skin looks better, I wake up easier, no more shoulder pain from the computer. I hate to admit it, but they're the real deal. And the biggest change of all, I, someone who used to distrust people, actually enjoy interacting with others now. I never thought I would be okay with this. It's weird. Before I knew it, I felt completely comfortable around them, and could talk to them about anything. Meanwhile, Dad's company, which had been doing well, was quickly heading downhill. Konomi, I made you an executive, but you're spending way too much on expenses.
Oh, so now you have a problem with money? You never said anything before we got married.
There's a limit to everything. Also, what's going on with the negotiation with that popular YouTuber you said you'd bring to the next event?
I'm meeting them soon. You should be there too. If we land them, the event's bound to be a success.
Fine, let's cash in on this YouTuber then.
Nice to meet you. I'm Konomi Amaha from Yokubaba Planning, and this is...
President Shibata, thank you for making time for us today. Dad and Konomi, using her maiden name for work, showed up at the cafe to meet with the YouTuber duo. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us today. Yes, the popular YouTubers Dad and Konomi were trying to recruit were none other than the Agano siblings. I was shocked when I found out too. Turns out, all that noise from next door wasn't because they were bad at unpacking. I thought you two were so stupid and bad at unpacking. So rude! That noise wasn't from never-ending unpacking. It was from their sitting up and filming their videos.
This event's audience matches your viewer base perfectly. It's a huge opportunity to grow your subscriber account.
A channel where a former nurse and a trainer share fitness and diet tips for beauty and health. It's wildly popular, especially with young people, for its fun and easy to follow advice. They were just about to hit 1 million subscribers. How about a challenge to hit 1 million live during the event? And if you reach it before then, we could have a celebration segment instead. Could you please consider participating? Moika skimmed the proposal, thought for a bit, then finally spoke.
The idea itself isn't bad, and I'd love to take part since we're so close to 1 million.
So you're saying yes?
No, I'm turning it down.
Huh? Moika firmly declined. Kazuya stayed silent, clearly agreeing with his sister.
Why? This is such a great opportunity for you.
If I may ask, could you tell us the reason? As the two panicked, Moika placed the proposal back on the table and looked directly at Dad.
President Shibata, don't you remember me?
Huh? I thought this was our first time meeting.
I see. That's too bad. Hold on! Don't tell me you were cheating on me with this young thing!
Could you not? I don't involve myself with married men like you.
What?
President Shibata, your late wife, who passed away a few years ago, was my mentor when I was a rookie nurse.
What did you say?
She taught me everything from the basics and even took me out for meals many times. I watched her health deteriorate day by day, helpless to do anything. Even while forcing herself to work, she never stopped smiling for her patients. That's what a true angel in white looks like. But when she found out I wanted to take a break from nursing to pursue video streaming, she supported me wholeheartedly. Moika, I have one son I treasure more than anything. He's such a kind boy, always putting others before himself. Seeing you reminds me of a daughter. You still have so much ahead of you, so please, do what you want to do.
Even in a situation where they were short on staff, my mother smiled and encouraged Moika to follow her path.
Shibata, no way. It can't be.
Back when Moika asked my name during the moving in greeting and stared at me so intensely, it wasn't because she had a crush on me. It was because she wondered if I might be the son of her beloved mentor. I found that out later.
That's why after she was hospitalized, I visited her often. I only saw you once, on her first day in the hospital.
Before Mom passed away, I was still a student, and Moika had already started her online channel. Since we visited at different times, I never actually met her during those visits. I deeply apologize. I meet so many people during those things.
You can forget about me. I don't mind. But please don't forget about your late wife.
Even when she knew she didn't have long to live, she always put her family first. And what about you? A man who never fully became a father, clinging to women like a grown child. You never visited your sick wife, remarried right after she died, and abandoned your own son. A man like that has no place working with us.
I agree with my sister. We run a channel where family love, our sibling bond, is the core theme.
Family love, huh? How noble. We don't feel like working with someone who mocks our president either.
Konomi quickly stands to leave, but we're not done talking yet.
Huh?
Father, Konomi, it's been a while. When I stood up from my seat behind them, both of them turned around in shock. You? What are you doing here? I just happened to know these two. Funny how small the world is. When I heard you were coming, I wanted to talk too.
So you're the one who told them everything, huh? What's the point of showing up now? You left of your own accord. Are you here to sabotage us?
That's enough. If anything, you're the harmful one here.
What?
Wake up, Father. You still live in that house, and you seriously haven't noticed anything? When Father just froze, clueless, I told him the truth. If you don't know, I'll tell you. This woman, she's been selling off Mom's belongings, her keepsakes, for pocket money behind your back.
How could you say something like that? What proof do you have?
Tomoisa, do you realize how out of line you're being? I won't let this slide. Whether it's because he didn't want to believe it, or because he resented me for having more of Mom's love, Father sided with Konomi. Even if you don't want to believe me, this is the truth. I've kept detailed records of the dates Mom's belongings disappeared. When I showed him the notes and laptop screen, Father fell silent.
That only shows the dates things disappeared. It doesn't prove I'm the one who took them, does it?
I figured you would say that, so I brought some photos too. What? On screen, a photo of Konomi entering a luxury resale shop holding Mom's designer bag. The date on the photo matches the record of when that item went missing. You can't talk your way out of this. I wasn't just holed up studying in my room all that time. I had noticed Mom's belongings vanishing, and I was investigating. Father looked at the photo and froze. I stared at him and asked, "You recognize this bag, don't you?" "Yeah, of course I do. It was a 10th anniversary gift from me." She never really wanted expensive things, but I thought at least one nice bag wouldn't hurt. I forced it on her and she treasured it so much. As he said that, tears streamed down Father's cheeks. Maybe he finally remembered how much he loved Mom, how warm she was. I'm glad he remembered. It doesn't bring her back, but it's better than forgetting her. Father, even at the very end, Mom was still worrying about you and me. Father really did love her, but maybe he couldn't become a real parent because of how much he depended on women. After that, Father divorced Konomi. He kicked her out of the house and the company, saying he would start over on his own.
We were in love. How could you? You loved me, didn't you?
Father demanded she return the money she made selling Mom's things and pay damages. If not, he would sue. He finally took a new step forward, but the lost time could never be recovered. Tomohisa, I'm so sorry for everything. He apologized to me, the last piece of the wife he once loved, but I couldn't forgive him, nor could I accept him as a father again. Later, Kazuya asked me to help with editing for the Moekazu channel, and I agreed. On weekends, I even help with filming. It's turned into a proper side job.
It's hard to focus when Tomohisa's watching me record.
Same here. Why though? When the channel hit 1 million subscribers, Moeka confessed to me off camera, and we started dating.
Once I'm gone, I know my husband will fall for his mistress, and my son will be all alone. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying this to you.
That memory of Mom resurfaced as Moeka stood before her grave. A gentle woman who kept thinking of me until the end.
Maybe this is the connection she left behind for us. I promise to make the son you loved truly happy.
Mom, I'm really happy now. You don't have to worry anymore. I almost gave up on people, but thanks to those two bright siblings, I found myself again. To love and trust someone. Just that alone makes the world feel so much brighter and more beautiful. Grateful for the life Mom gave me, I'll live it to the fullest. The factory's performance has been worsening. Sorry, but... I understand. It was a cold winter. I, Suguru Inubosaki, was laid off from the sheet metal factory where I had worked for 2 years since high school. The severance pay was slightly enhanced. I was told a month ago that my severance pay would be a little higher. And now, 1 month later, at the age of 20, I had become a high school graduate and unemployed. Is it really just due to poor management? Or could it be because of my background? I kept thinking about these pointless things while being swayed in the packed train.
Please, stop!
I heard a whispering voice, and when I looked, I saw a man and a woman awkwardly pressed together. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Get off the train, now!
Thank you.
Wait, we were both consenting, so please let me go. I was taken aback by the groper's excuse and instinctively looked at the woman.
I didn't consent at all.
Her firm words didn't seem like a lie. Look, this is what you've been talking to, right? The post had details that matched the woman's description and included a picture that was clearly of her. It seems like it's a platform where people with that kind of interest can match up. Look, this! You're the one I've been talking to, right? There's a post that matches the woman's description, and there's even a photo that clearly shows who she is.
I don't know anything about this.
Oh, so you've been framed. Do you have any idea who might hold a grudge against you? The woman trembled even more as if something came to mind. See? Now you get it right. I was tricked too, so let me go. The one who posted this is at fault, but that doesn't mean you're blameless. Ultimately, the decision will be made by the courts, but you should at least be willing to answer some questions. After talking to the station staff, the groper was taken to the police. We were told it might be late for questioning, so we decided to go home for the day. The woman was visibly shaken, so I took her to a cafe to calm down. She seems to have calmed down a bit. What should I call you?
Oh, sorry. I'm Akane Masuda, a college student from the neighborhood. Thank you for earlier.
Akane Masuda, huh? I'm Suguru Inubosaki. Nice to meet you.
Inubosaki?
And that's a rare last name, right? Anyway, that thing earlier, that was definitely a crime, right? It seemed like she had an idea about it.
Actually, I'm being targeted by a stalker.
The next day, after the police questioning, I was with Akane at the station.
Sorry, Inubosaki-san. Thank you for coming all the way here for me.
It's fine. I'm just looking for a job, so it's no trouble. We've already reported the stalker to the police, but they said they can't do anything unless there's concrete harm. Also, even when I mentioned the groping board, they said it's unclear whether it's connected. So for now, I promised to ride the train with her.
At first, it was small oddities, like things disappearing around me. Then I started getting silent phone calls and strange letters at home. And it started feeling like someone was following me, gradually escalating to a point where I couldn't ignore it.
And then yesterday happened. Akane nodded. Even with all this harm, the police could only patrol occasionally. Despite being scared, she still tried to attend university seriously.
I'm sorry for taking advantage of your kindness, Inubosaki-san.
Maeda-san sighed and hung her head slightly. It's not your fault, Maeda-san. Don't worry about it. This is just something we got ourselves into, so feel free to ask me if there's anything I can do. Although, honestly, I don't really know what I can do either. Hey, Maeda-chan. Good morning. Unexpectedly, a man spoke to Maeda.
Senior Miyashita? We're on the same train.
Who?
Oh, he's a senior from my club. Senior Miyashita, this is my friend Inobosaki-san.
Hey there. What's this? Maeda-chan's boyfriend? Miyashita looked me over, sizing me up.
No! He's just a friend I've been talking to about some things.
We only met yesterday. I made it clear to Maeda that I was just a friend, not wanting to affect her relationships with others. Before long, we reached the closest station to Maeda's university. Well then, I've got a first period class to get to, so I'll hurry on.
Huh? But the first period started more than 15 minutes ago. Doesn't that mean you're already late?
It's fine, it's fine. The professor doesn't take attendance. With that, Miyashita laughed and hurried off. What a lively senior. Well then, Maeda-san, get in touch when your classes are over. Let's meet here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
On another day. Today, the train wasn't as crowded since we were riding after the midday classes.
I'm sorry for bothering you so much, Inobosaki-san. I've been a nuisance to your job search.
It's fine, really. I found a part-time night shift job for now.
Night shifts? Is it because of me?
Well, yeah, sort of. The hours are flexible, so it works out. But it was an urgent hiring need, and the job fit well, so it's just lucky.
Why are you doing all this for me?
I don't know. I just couldn't leave you alone. I hope I wasn't a nuisance.
No, I'm really happy.
She smiled brightly again.
But I feel bad just receiving, so I'll treat you to some sweets next time.
I'm looking forward to it. What an amazing cream! I've never seen pancakes like this before.
I'll treat you today as a thank you for everything. Please eat as much as you want. You can have seconds too.
I don't think I can have seconds. But this is really good. Thanks.
I could probably have 3 servings.
Really?
By the way, I know this might be a bit late to ask, but Suguru, do you have a girlfriend? If you do, I feel bad taking so much of your time. If you have one, I should meet her and explain things. Apologize.
Oh, nah, it's fine. I don't have anyone.
Really? That's a relief. No, never mind.
On the way home, we were casually walking around the streets.
There haven't been any issues on the train either, so I think I can manage riding alone soon. Thanks again for sticking with me.
Is everything okay with you?
Things have been quiet on my side as well. Maybe the stalker gave up because you've been nearby.
Well, if something happens again, just feel free to talk to me.
Thank you so much. And if it's okay, I'd like to ask something.
Akane hesitates for a moment, but then, with determination, she says,
Will you be my boyfriend?
First, I was shocked. Then, a feeling of happiness naturally welled up. But then, another emotion starts to well up, holding me back. It's something about my past. I'm happy, but sorry. I think it's better if you don't. I hesitate. After a brief pause, I said, My father is a murderer. There's a beat of silence after I speak. Then, trying to cover it up. Sorry, I've kept quiet for so long. But it's the truth. The other day, that might have been the reason I was laid off.
Suguru,
Anyway, I'm sorry. But we're still friends, and if you ever need help, feel free to reach out. I interrupted Akane before she could say anything more. If you want, just give me a call sometime. Thanks for today. See ya. I left the scene quickly, almost running away. After that, I didn't get a call from Akane for a while. But that was to be expected, considering I told her about my background. I feel bad for what I did to her. My father was a doctor, but he intentionally killed one of his patients. Now, he's serving time. He had prepared money for my college tuition, but I couldn't accept him for what he did. So, I left home and started working right after high school. You look down. Did you have a breakup or something? Huh? I was asked unexpectedly while resting in the security room, and I was caught off guard. Oh? Did I hit the nail on the head? No, it's not like that. Well, when you're young, you go through a lot. So, worry about it, young man. So, what kind of girl is she? Cute? Beautiful? My senior, either bored or in a late-night mood, presses on without listening to what I have to say. It's not a breakup or anything, but my friend's being harassed by a stalker. That's no good at all. In that case, you've got to protect her. Yeah, but I rejected her confession. Because of that, we stopped talking. It's just, I don't know how to reach out anymore. Why did you reject her? Was she not your type? Or is there someone else you like? No, I just felt like I wasn't good enough for her. Your self-esteem's pretty low, huh? When you're young, it's better to be a little arrogant, you know? Also, considering the situation, it's not good to leave her alone, is it? My senior's advice made sense, but... Alright, I'll go do a routine patrol. I hurriedly left the security room and began my patrol through the shopping center, holding a flashlight. The place was quiet, and only my footsteps echoed in the silence. It almost felt like someone was following me. I stopped and shone the flashlight behind me. A quick shadow passed, heightening my anxiety. Even though I knew it was just my imagination, I felt uneasy. How much fear was Akane feeling? I can't just leave her. With that thought in mind, I continued on my usual patrol route. The next day, I came to Akane's closest station. It was already dark, but since it was near the station, there was still a fair amount of people. I knew Akane's class schedule because we had been together earlier. She should have had lectures until the end today, so it should be about time. This feels like I'm the one following her now, I thought to myself as I watched the crowd for about 10 minutes. I'm glad she's okay. What should I do? Should I say something or not? Just as I was feeling relieved, I was lost in thought. Akane stopped to buy something, and a man stood right behind her. He was wearing a hoodie with the hood pulled down. As Akane started moving, he began walking too. That guy, isn't he following Akane? No way, it must be just a coincidence. But I was getting more concerned, so I decided to follow them, keeping a safe distance. It's a busy street, so maybe it's just a coincidence we're all heading the same way. But the timing of when they stopped or started walking matched too well. Could it really just be a coincidence? I swallowed hard and held my breath to avoid being noticed. I observed them for a while and became certain. The man was definitely following Akane. Also, Akane kept glancing over her shoulder from time to time. It seemed she realized she was being followed. I'm sure of it. Should I jump out from behind and catch him? No, the evidence isn't enough to turn him over to the police. If he insists it's just a coincidence, that's the end of it. I need something more conclusive. I continued tailing them. Soon, we walked further into a quiet residential area. The street was dimly lit, with only a few streetlights. Akane must be feeling really uneasy being followed on a street like this. As I followed them, I typed a message on my phone to update the situation. There is a suspicious person behind Akane right now. I'm trailing behind him. I'll catch him when I find decisive proof, so don't worry. I hope this helps ease her anxiety. The sound of a message notification rings through the quiet night, and the man freezes, halting his steps. Akane also stops and turns around abruptly.
There you are, stalker! I'm not running anymore! Come out now!
Huh? Akane, what are you? I was startled, but as the man moved, I rushed to close the distance. The man, hesitating for a moment, stepped forward and faced Akane. After a brief pause, the man reached for Akane. Stop! I caught up and swatted the man's hand away. He jumped back, surprised. The man gritted his teeth, then quickly turned to flee. I won't let you escape. Let me go. I held the man in a lock from behind. The man struggled and tried to escape, and in the process, his hood fell off, revealing his face.
Wait! Miyashita-senpai? What are you doing?
It turned out that the man was none other than Miyashita, Akane's senior from the club. Damn, it's you again. You've been trying to ruin my plan to get closer to Akane on the train, and now this. The suspicious board from earlier. It turned out Miyashita was the one who posted Akane's information on it. Such selfish reasons. He struggles and breaks free from my grip. You think you're a prince? I know who you are, the son of the murder doctor, right? I figured it out from your name. So what? You and Akane don't match at all. Akane's mother, Natsuki Masuda, was the victim of that murder doctor. What? Miyashita's words hit like a hammer, shocking me. I guess you didn't know. What a twisted coincidence. There's no way Akane could be happy with someone like you around. Forget about someone like this, Akane.
No, I knew. When I first met Suguru, I had a feeling because of his name, so I looked it up. But my feelings have nothing to do with that.
What do you mean? After your parent was murdered?
But Suguru, the son, has nothing to do with it. Besides, there's no way I'd ever like a stalker. I hate Miyashita-senpai. I don't ever want to see his face again.
What's so good about the son of a murderer? He said it bitterly, but my intimidating glare made him back off. Wait, I'll turn you over to the police.
You don't need to chase him. Now that we know it's Miyashita-senpai, that's enough. We have proof of the silent phone calls and letters, and with this, we should be able to make an accusation.
We watch as Miyashita disappears into the darkness. We decided to calm down by heading to a nearby family restaurant. I can't believe your mom was a victim of my father.
Please don't say victim. The media unfairly sensationalized the idea of a doctor killing a patient. But for my mom, that was actually a relief.
At the time, the media was largely critical of my father. Neither he nor my mother ever fought back against the accusations. They accepted the criticism silently. That's why I've always seen my father's actions as evil and couldn't accept them.
Suguru, do you know about my mom?
No. I only know that my father abandoned his duty as a doctor and illegally euthanized her.
Yes. My mom had ALS.
ALS, which is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, I think.
Her body started to fail at a young age, and she suffered from pain that even morphine couldn't alleviate. My mom had lost hope in life.
But my father didn't follow the proper procedures.
It was still for her sake. There was a way that didn't involve any crime, but it required time for observations and diagnosis from multiple doctors. That meant more time for my mom to suffer. So my father took a gamble and gave her a swift death.
A gamble?
He risked being charged with a crime to give her quick relief. As a result, my father was convicted for not following the correct procedures. He even tried to get a reduced sentence, but it was no use. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for assisted suicide.
Akane is looking down sadly.
I'm sorry. Because of what happened with my mom and us. I ended up ruining your family's life.
My parents never said a word about it.
Whatever was said afterward wouldn't change the fact that he was found guilty. I guess that's why. That's why please don't call us victims. In fact, Suguru's father is our benefactor. Also, even if what Dr. Inobosaki did was wrong for us, that doesn't make you, his son, a criminal. You're not Dr. Inobosaki. You're Suguru Inobosaki, a kind person who reaches out to strangers.
My eyes grew warm with emotion. I guess this was the reassurance I had been seeking all along.
Thank you, Suguru. Because of you, I was saved.
A cold tear trickled down my cheek. It felt like, for the first time in a long time, someone had truly seen me. Later, thanks to Akane's report, Miyashita received a restraining order. Furthermore, his actions were revealed at the university, and he was expelled. On the other hand, I visited my father for the first time in 3 years since his conviction. Dad, you helped a person, didn't you? It wasn't something noble. I was just a murderer. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm sorry I made you suffer. No, I finally understood. I'm going back home. And I'm going to use the university funds you set aside for me. I want to go to college. I may have taken a long detour, but I'll become a great person, just like you. Thank you. Tears welled up in my father's eyes. I'll be waiting for you to finish your sentence and come home. After the visit, I reunited with Akane, who had been waiting outside the prison.
How is your father? Is he doing well?
Yeah, he seems fine. Also, I was able to reconcile with him. Thanks for everything you taught me.
I'm just glad to have been of help.
Akane smiled kindly. There was still something I hadn't done, though. Now, it was my turn to confess. I rejected you that day, but I like you. Please go out with me.
Huh? Is it okay for someone like me? I know I'm the one confessing, but I felt like I've burdened you too. I've been feeling guilty about it, wondering if I was too bold.
That's not true. I was wrong. It was my fault for not trying to understand my father. But more than anything, the misunderstanding has been cleared up. I've decided that I'll be proud of my father. Not following the law is wrong, but that doesn't necessarily make someone who broke the law a bad person. This time, my father committed a crime to fulfill his patient's wishes as quickly as possible. He became a criminal to save a life.
I'm glad. So let's start again. Please, let's be together.
For those of us who live under the law is absolute. But when breaking the law is the only way to save someone's life, what should we do? Should we follow the law and let a life slip away? Or should we break the law and save a life? What do you think is the right answer?